tired, Hootle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
I love Hootle. Okay. So, the only side quest we had left was like doing this. But I'm not doing the library because I don't have the money or materials to make those things. So yeah, man, we like let's take a look. Field guide, activity records. We did a bunch of side quests, man. Whew. The Owl Forest is one we're missing because I still have to find more forests ones. This is post game because these were level 66. Also post game because of level 66. Man. I wonder if the Drum of Legend is related to the instrument. Because that is an instrument. I'm assuming based on the money that this is post game. I mean, we technically could do it, but I'm going to assume it's post game. Where even is the fog? Where even is the fog? I don't even remember where that is. It's in Shinefall Woods. Where the fudge is Shinefall Woods? Do you see Shinefall Woods anywhere? Oh, it's here. Oh, it's got to be this then. Alright, I'm gonna guarantee you that this is fucking post game shit, but we're gonna look at it. If I see level 66, I'm immediately bailing. I'm guaranteeing you that this is post game. Based on that money and everything, it has to be. I'm guaranteeing you this is post game.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see.
Seriously?
Wait, why did the glasses become blue now? I don't remember the glasses being blue.
Here we go.
Aw.
Good grief. Remind me again.
Oh, maybe it's just the, oh, it's just the lighting? I actually like the
Why we're all
blue.
getting soaking wet just to find some fishing hole?
I'm telling you.
Some things
Watch, I'm gonna find out. What level are they? Oh, they're only level 43. Maybe this isn't post game.
Tough, but we have no choice.
Blake, let me know if you need healing.
Their arts were interrupted.
These things really get on my nerves.
Going in.
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Thunderblast! I can do this all. Let the marksman handle this. Do it! Get toasty!
Bird strike! Now! Come
The earth throbs in pain.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
If it's not post game, then maybe we'll do this real quick. Because there's a lot of money to be had
I can
here.
become even stronger.
There's a lot of money here. I will say, the time it takes to get in and out of water is a little annoying. I don't know what these things are. What are these guys? Oh, they're 54. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Here I come!
Okay, maybe this is post game.
We'll soon see about that.
Come and face me. No further.
I never miss a whirling struggle.
This one's mine.
It's on. Sword Rain out.
You see this coming?
Not today.
A whirling struggle.
Raining
Make it rain.
in an instant. Impact block. Not a chance. Strike.
With a shot.
Photon blast.
Ooh, she learned Wizard Bloom.
Raining slash. Blow away. Raining slash.
Mind if I do?
Strike.
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Bananas, let's go. More punches. Catch it
You'll
now.
pay for that. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
I'll bring you
This
back.
one's all mine. It's showtime. I'll smash you.
Another inside over. Here, let me help.
Blow away. Coming through. Ha!
Level 54 is really high, so that worries me a little bit. 54 worries me.
Am I on
Ooh, a
a
lot
roll
of
or
gels
what?
though.
Well, look who's in a
Might be
fight.
worth it.
In shiny mood.
I just dropped a lot of good items that I don't have to buy now. Okay, so the bees aren't that bad, it's the slimes that are a problem. Oh, does it break? It may revive?
We got
What does
some
that
good
even mean, may
I can't say its
revive?
appearance is to my tastes, personally.
The fuck does that mean, may revive? %50 chance. Okay, we could actually take that and put it onto a different piece of equipment with the new thing we know of like how equipment works. That might be worth that. Okay. Now hold on to that. Could come in handy. Oh, that's not cool. Can we entice them out of there? Okay, we can. Come on. Near me. Come on. You guys move so slow. No, nice money. Good money. Good money. That is bright. Good God. Okay, gold chunks are good. They sell for money. Oh, that did.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me.
Hold the line.
Okay, here I go.
Into the shadow.
Blow away.
Insects should stay on the ground.
Feast assault.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for your truly trouble.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with my thorns.
Shion.
Take
Good shot. Feast assault.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Okay, the bees are not hard. They're easy. They're super easy.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Make a safety save here. How much deeper is this? I can't look at the map when I'm in the water. That's annoying,
This
but
cavern
whatever.
is surprisingly big. Not to mention nice and cool, too.
What's over
The
here?
way the light from the glowing stones reflects in the water.
Salmon, okay.
It almost feels like a dream.
What,
This-
this damp and slimy place? Are we looking at
This
the same
this
thing?
area feels like they were just flexing so hard on like, yo, look at this is like the exact same area. It's like they're flexing on just like look how nice we can make this shit look. Ooh, what is come on, you little bastards, move out of the way. Oh, that's not good.
Careless.
Don't tell
Don't
me.
mind if I do.
Raining flash! Burn in hell! That bust is driving you mad! I'll smash you! You got flyers!
I've got this. Let our guardian handle it.
All yours!
Guardian field.
Raining
Alright, let me
This one's all mine!
Here's the evil.
Not today!
A whirling storm. That's my cue. I never
Shut him down! Try harder! Not a chance!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Tempted? Not on Taiwan!
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Not done yet!
we go.
Take this!
Wind.
Blow away!
Back from death's abyss.
I'm nearly done for.
Here's the evil.
Coming through!
Oh god, the slimes are really hard, dude.
Scarlet Inferno!
Here, don't mind if I do.
Your mother!
Ready and ready. Look here.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Switch to Alpha. Tempted?
No. Can't end here!
Let's go.
I'm gonna need more of that.
Healing circle. Think so?
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Damn it. Confiscated. Art seal. I never miss.
Blew away! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Here I come! Thanks! It's over!
It's over. Lightning.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's...
Who said anything about letting off?
Time to let it rip!
Hurricane Blow. Not in your dreams.
Try harder!
Illuminate
one's
the
mine.
blah, blah, blah.
Blew away! Coming through!
Oh my goodness, the slimes are.
Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a flaming meteor. You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
Don't throw everything, no. As impressive as always.
And here I hope that was included.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Theon actually look flustered.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Beast of Stormborn! Healing circle!
All right. And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line.
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done.
Strike!
Going in.
Raining slash! Thanks!
Okay, how many gels are you giving me?
Am I improving?
Tremendously. The
A lot.
speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
What's this thing?
Okay, more money. Okay, I have a lot of those. Oh. Gels. It's down here. Oh. Oh. Oh no, I don't like this. Ooh, nice chest. Stamina ring. A ring that may have the AG cost of an art when cast. Ooh. You put the stamina and revival ring on
Design of
the
this
other
equipment
equipment.
is really
Might be
interesting.
really good.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Kind of definitely want to. Any slimes I don't really want to fight. I don't mind fighting the bees. The bees are not a problem. These are pretty easy to handle. It's the slimes that are a problem. We are dodging and dipping and ducking and dodging and okay, we dodge that. Okay, we have put ourselves into a really bad spot now. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's skill. Pure skill. You ding-dongs. Okay, how do I get that item? Oh, I have to go around. Ooh, heavy treat. That's a good item. That's like I get at it. That's a really good item to have. How many of those do I have? I don't even know how many I have. What the? Oh man. I was hoping it would be sea dreams. Oh, there's a... okay.
You guys want to rest here?
Fast travel point means that there's a boss. Oh, there's a fishing point locked behind this. Really? Really? I don't like that.
Alphen, do you understand what's on the line here?
Fishing.
The fish, Alphen. With all these Zoogles around, nobody can give them a good home. Namely, my stomach.
Shion, we can't rush this. If there's a big-time Zoogle waiting for us, we've got to be prepared.
You've got a point.
We can't let some dumb Zoogle beat us. Not with these fish at stake.
I'm pretty sure we're all in it to win it here.
This is really silly, and I love it. Really silly, and I love it. Alright, what do we want to make? Defense. Defense. Elemental attack. Elemental defense. Elemental attack. Holy mark? What's holy mark? Ooh, that's... I mean, that's actually not great. Elemental defense? Elemental defense. Just straight up defense? Yeah, let's do straight up defense.
Hell yeah! There's no...
Shion.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right?
Aww.
Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
Aw.
I'm looking forward to breakfast.
You know what's
Did you get enough
dangerous?
sleep?
Good Etsy shops are dangerous. Good Etsy shops are dangerous. Okay. Can't craft anything. I could buy a lot of pineapple gels. What I should do is max out my life bottles here. I'll give them their equipment now. Okay, enough to buy me another pineapple gel. Just like that, man. All that money
Did we
gone.
really just spend that much money?
All that money gone in the blink of an eye. Okay, how bad is this gonna be? It's a giant snail. Sometimes life is simply unfair.
I've got a bad feeling about this one.
Undying drop. Oh.
So this...
He's the one who polluted the pond. Consider this payback for all your sins.
Oh, there are slimes here. Not cool.
Your dreams.
You may be strong,
The flashing
but I'll
parts
never
are weak
back
points.
down. An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Illuminate the dark.
You picked the wrong fight.
It's raining globs of slime. Gross. I'll take out as many as I can. Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Carve through
Yeah,
armor.
you too. I got it. Inferno cluster.
Shion, I really need you to, like, not die here.
Light astral energy. Lightning possess. They're attacking from behind.
Ignite!
Holy and don't mind if I do.
Raining splash! Blow away!
More without me,
Raining
sir.
splash!
Now.
I don't know what.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice pick.
I never miss.
Take this!
Here's a healing art.
Raining flash!
Appreciate the help.
Ready to power of water.
Going in. No. Don't leave me alone.
Shion, can you stop dying, my girl? You really need to stop dying.
Tiger blade. No more miss, nice girl. Healing circle.
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Can't end here!
First aid. I'll bring you back from death to bit.
Here, let me help.
I'll bring you back from death to bit.
Outstanding. I can handle it. Going in.
Not in your dreams.
Not done yet!
Illuminate the dark. Magic is am. Holy lash. Healing sword on.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Glacial fire.
And down. We're almost.
Shion, please stop dying. You're not making this very easy.
Here's a healing art.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Now!
Beyond the darkest side.
No further!
Shooting star.
Can't be happening.
Blow away!
Oh my god, Shion, you are killing me right now, girl.
Sweet dreams. Seal.
Dude, the slimes don't stop coming.
Get on in there.
I'm almost ready to just just ignore them.
The others. Inferno.
You do without this pain! Try harder! Eat this! Piercing! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Better. By the power of flame.
This should do it!
I don't feel so
Stay
hot.
away from us! You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun. No way.
Blow away! Raining
Where are you going?
Ready and go! Can't move!
Oh boy.
You require a hat.
Banana, let's go! Illumine, here goes! I'll bring you back from death to bit. Don't mind if I do. I'll heal you all.
I have to train harder.
Blow away! And more than enough for now.
Go! How about this? Thanks so much. I owe you, Tion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Blow away! Is this it?
That's not good.
Guardian field. I'm ready to swapping.
Not done yet. Raining flash! Blow away!
Can't be happening.
I might come back to this later. This is like really long.
No, it won't end like this.
Shion just can't stop dying, and the slimes just don't stop coming.
Appreciate the help.
Inferno crossing! Raining flash!
Glacial
I never miss.
Tiger blade.
I'll bring you back from death to bit.
Now my clothes are ruined.
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out.
Try harder! Raining flash! fight!
Armor won't save you!
No further! Ready, flash!
I'll take you all on!
I think in 14, Gregor have like 400,000 and that's it.
Here's a healing art.
Stop fucking dying, Shion! Oh my god. God. I'm gonna try to like get rid of it. The slimes are a problem. Oh no, this is it. This is dead. I'm gonna come back and do this later. This is impossible right now. It's yeah, no, I'll come back to this later. I have the fast travel here. They just do so much elemental damage. And they don't, like, I've killed, I don't know, like a couple slimes and didn't feel like they stopped coming. If they're infinite respawning, then it's just a nightmare of a fight.
We should be able to cook here.
They're level 54, I'm level 36, yeah, no, it's not happening. We will return to do this.
The animals back at the ranch should be all grown.
The good thing is that we did get a lot of items out of that, right? Like, we got a hefty amount of gels. So, we're stocked up for a good amount of things. So, this could have gone worse. This could have went a lot worse than it did. So, I'm not mad. It's just that fight is, like, impossible right now. When we hit the point of no return, we'll do it. Because that'll give us enough money probably to, like, do our final equipment. Because it's, like, what? 300,000 gold to do that quest? 300? No, that's that one. 300 and... Oh, no, sorry, it's only 36,800. This thing is, like... a good amount. It's about the same as Feral Mage. But we also get like sushi recipe, a golden cat statue, and burning blood. I don't know what that is. Maybe it looks like a book, which means maybe it's a weapon.
You finally made it.
Alright, let's continue main story for now.
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard.
Now I know where to go to farm for gels, though.
Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, she took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renan engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renan?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphen. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
Excuse me. Let's do it. The wedge is where we're going to. That's a lot of astral energy.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renans would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
That they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renan structure for that matter.
Interesting.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Oh. Rinwell?
Shion?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dana's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Rinwell?
What's
Over
going on
there?
with Rinwell?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You okay? What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
That's not
A
good.
voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Huh? Oh, right.
Attuned Mage. What do we got with that? Normally, okay, there's her combo up. Ooh, boost strike damage. Crossblade. Strengthened magic charge. Ooh, I kind of want that. Destroy the central core of the wedge. This looks really cool. This is some, like, Legend of Dragoon shit. Reminder, they should remake Legend of Dragoon. Yeah, this actually, like, really feels like a Legend of Dragoon dungeon.
I see
Oh, this place is...
that the interior of the wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegus, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped.
Oh, hi. Alright, what do we got?
I won't forgive you! You want me? Come get me!
Raging storm! Excited! Graviton field!
Piercing roll! By the
This one's gonna be tough. Be still!
Blizzard bloom!
Stardust!
Flaming meteor!
It's on! Eat this!
Hope this works!
Here!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now!
By the power of flame!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Not a chance!
Don't get in my way! Dance in the wind! Explosion! Hear me!
Raining
Flame of
Flash!
fury!
You picked the wrong fight!
Burning strike! Glacial spear! Here's
Blow
the
away! Prepare to be sealed!
freeze laser!
Raining Flash!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Flash! Now!
Hurricane strike!
Lightning Thrust!
Look sharp!
Stardust!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Okay, okay. The enemy's not on my level.
I can feel my power growing!
Curse Charm.
I found some equipment.
Ooh, that's not good.
Let me take a look at it.
So, it's like they're all the elements here. Clearly fire, clearly wind.
Get lost!
Take this!
One go!
Take this!
By the power of
I'm not
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one
Whatever
out
you
then.
do, just
And miss
stay
all the
away
fun.
from the sword!
No way.
Where are you going? Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now! Stardust!
Ready to do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Stardust!
Naked Ray!
Take this! No
Hurricane
escape!
strike!
Okay.
Good to know my training is paying off.
No
Here's a
choice!
healing arc!
Ignite!
What would I do without you?
Shield and face!
Radiant
Radiant
Fire!
Fire!
Armor won't save you! Like moths to the flame!
Here's a healing arc!
In a bind?
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Naked Ray!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Easy.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
This is, I mean,
This is all Dana's astral energy.
Are you saying the Renans are funneling it through here to send to Lenegus?
Sure looks like it. We have to put a stop to it, quickly.
Little help!
You're mine!
How about this?
Raining Flash!
Vanish
You're like the
without a
flame
trace!
inside me, yours to be let free!
Going in!
Raining Flash!
Tiger blade!
Blow away!
Hurricane strike! Do it!
Raining Flash!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn! Castle!
Do it! Shion! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
okay.
Any chance
See,
we
they
could
give me
make the
Lumina
next time
cores,
a
which I
little
kind of
bit warmer?
need.
Does it look like it comes with a thermostat?
Oh. Birds.
No choice. Here I come.
Where are you going? Your wings won't save you from me.
Got fire.
I've got this! Let him blast him! Astral energy!
Say no more. Got.
Well done!
Crush.
You require a hand.
Lightning orb!
Take this. Be still.
You wanna play?
Come at me.
A chain between heaven and
You're
earth.
mine.
Now you see what I can do.
Lightning!
Hurricane strike!
Here I come.
Beast assault!
It's over. Sword Ring Alpha.
This one's mine.
Sword Ring Alpha.
Going in. Now
Be still.
Magic is there!
Meteor!
No escape.
Hands in the wind! Air
Take it.
And what do they drop? Talons?
I think I'm getting stronger.
Gargantua
Seems
bone.
strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that. It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant.
Out of my way!
You're mine. Burn it
Move
hell.
up! Inferno
Blow
Pulse!
away. No further.
Lancer! Celestial
Burning
Hammer!
blast.
Beast assault!
Now!
Remote.
Astral energy!
Say no more. Got.
Well done!
Take this. Dazzle. Stardust.
Hurricane make it rain!
No
Dion!
escape.
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Oh.
Those astral arts of yours are pretty impressive.
Thanks! You're full.
No choice.
This one's mine! On guard!
Raining flash. Blow away. Eat dirt.
Is that statue moving art? Now I've seen everything!
Inferno Pulse!
Raining
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Stardust. It's over.
I can carve through armor!
It's over. Raining flash. Blow away. Here I come. Crush. You're finished. Dazzle.
Laser spear! Make it rain! I'll stop your movement! And I'll stop your life!
Now. Here I come. No escape. Stardust. It's on. You're finished. Here I come.
Lightning meteor!
Dion! Astral energy!
Alright.
Full throttle!
Ooh.
This could be useful.
Let's see. Let's go this way. This place is weird. I like it. It's very colorful. Definitely weird.
Guess I misread the landing.
Where are you going? Whirling struggle! You want me?
Try harder. My turn. I'm not done.
I can shatter any steel!
Dazzle. Stardust.
Blind freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Hurricane Thrust.
Prepare to be...
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Water!
Not a chance.
This one's mine!
In a bind?
Going in!
Raining flash. Blew away. Raining. Burn.
On guard! Blizzard blow!
Blew away. Raining.
Meteor! Ryan Powell!
Blew away. You're mine.
Rescue us!
Stardust. Take this. No escape. Stardust. Take this.
The earth throbs in pain.
In a bind?
By the power of water!
Raining. Blew away. Strike.
Here!
Blew away. Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone! Yeah, nice technique.
Cool. Pretty easy fights.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Oh, ding dong. I could have swore I hit the jump button. Gotta make the walk of shame now. Platforming in my action RPG. There we go. What'd we get? I'm raising my attack. Yep, always raising my attack.
This place definitely isn't easy to navigate. That's for sure.
I doubt this structure was conceived with the ease of people's movement in mind.
Yeah, we've been seeing nothing but Zoogle nests.
It's almost as if we're inside an incredibly immense spirit vessel of some sort.
A spirit vessel? If that's the case, then that would make Lenegis the master core that's receiving all the astral energy.
Oh god.
Hey, have you
A
heard that
planet-sized
voice again since we
master
came in here?
core.
Oh, so now you believe me?
I never said I didn't believe you.
The further in we go, the stronger the voice gets.
Is that a sign we're going the right way then?
Where's this voice coming
What if the
from?
red woman is a
Can you
Danon
tell?
mage?
Yeah, kind of. I hear it inside me, but I feel like it's also coming from every direction around
Like one of the
us.
original Danon
It's hard to
mages.
describe. It's almost like it's surrounding me.
Surrounding, huh?
Considering astral energy is involved, it's not that unusual.
Right, but it's not scary or anything. Listening to it is really soothing.
If you think so, just promise you'll say something if the voice gets too clingy or anything.
I promise.
Okay.
I won't forgive you! Look sharp!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Prepare to be steamed!
Okay,
What's in the sky is mine. This way.
okay, here I go.
I never miss. Air thrust. A whirling thrust.
Make it rain!
Wind of heaven.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
I've been doing really great lately.
Oh, there's another
Got some
revival
good
ring.
equipment.
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Oh, what is this thing?
Right, here
Oh, one of these guys? Here? On Alpine?
Chain between heaven and earth.
flew away!
Mega ray. Back into the fray.
This one is mine!
Layman
You
Cycle!
head. Not even fair.
Eat dirt!
Now for something special.
Armor won't save you! Okay! It's over! Raining
Their arts were interrupted!
Gemini Aqua. Flaming meteor. Water. Annihilation.
Look sharp!
The power of
Blow
flame.
away.
Let the marksman handle this. I never miss.
Take that!
Raging cascade.
Beast assault!
Radiant Gate! This one's all mine!
Thunder
You're back!
Fusion.
Raining Fire!
Illuminate the dark.
Not today!
Holy Flood. Holy Land.
Raining
A
Flood!
chain between heaven and
Hear
earth.
my call! Blow away!
A wailing dancing lightning. Fury.
Be still!
Hear my call.
Now you see what I can do.
Red. Hear me. Flame of fury. Raging storm. Inferno crossing. Ice crystal. Hear me. Flame of fury. Celestial hammer.
I'm not done!
Time for the dog. Here's a healing art.
You're mine!
Thanks, Shion.
Radiant Spear. Hurricane Wind Astral
Prepare to be
Lightning
steamed.
Thunder Hurricane Strike. Illuminate the dark.
through! Ha! Now!
Let's kill it.
Scarlet Inferno!
No, it's close.
Here I come! Okay, here I go!
Do
Blow
it!
away! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
There we go.
I need to be stronger.
8 Tempest Fangs. Okay. Okay. How many elixirs is that now? 4. Okay, we have 4 elixirs. And... how many Omega elixirs? 3 Omega elixirs. Okay, we have a good amount of that. So this is the teleporter back to the first floor. Okay.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Pierce evil. They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious. Freeze Lancer.
We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle. Leave the enemy's arc to
All
me.
yours!
No complaints here.
Here's a healing arc.
Not feeling so hot.
Take it easy. You'll hurt yourself.
Sorry, didn't mean to make you worry. Prepare to be seized. In a vine.
Hurricane strike. Now. Astral energy.
Say no more! Shot!
Well done.
Here I come! Lightning thrust!
Purge malevolence. Arctic waterfall.
Take it.
We managed to turn the tide.
For now, things can shift.
Astral energy.
Say
All
no
right.
more! Now! Take this! Lightning thrust! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclops.
Illuminate the blah blah blah.
Hurricane strike. Do it. Seize law. I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Cool.
I still got a ways to go!
Oh, nice. Money. I like money. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward.
We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
Also pretty straightforward. Damn it.
Gotta break through! Here I come!
Look sharp. Inferno crossing. Look sharp.
A wailing wind trying to keep up with a wall.
Lightning thrust!
Without a trace.
Hurricane strike. Beast assault.
Prepare to be sealed!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me.
No complaints here. Glacial Spear.
Pierce evil. I can do this all day.
I'm not done!
Freeze Lancer.
Burn in hell!
Tiger Blade. Hurricane
Radiant
strike.
slap!
Radiant.
I'm ready to fight.
Sword Ring Alpha!
In the wind. Air
You're mine!
Damn it.
I'm not done!
winds of heaven. Pyramid.
Come and face me!
Glacial Spear.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Here I come!
You're really, really strong, Alvin.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, reassuring to have you around.
As impressive as always.
Where I hope that was included.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
That extra training paid off.
Ooh, I want that.
Go no further. Power of flame. There,
This one's all mine. Igneous discard. You want me? Come get me.
Be careful, everyone.
This one isn't normal.
I'm not done.
SD airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you truly.
Carve through armor.
You require
You're mine.
You frozen?
Hammer.
Boom.
Nicely done.
All thanks to you.
Where are you going?
Take this. Strike.
Hear my call. Blood.
Turn off.
Here's evil.
Make it rain.
Burn it out.
I'll be saving you. Cleanser.
In a bind.
Dazzle. Stardust. Now I can let loose. It's over.
Here's evil.
Try harder. Not a chance. Strike. Stardust.
Shot. Lunar arc. Lunar arc.
Blew away.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improving.
No, I mean, you're even...
Commander of Heaven.
And that should be it for this fight. Yep, there we go.
Good to know my training is paying off.
Kingly... Oh, it's a vest. Man. Good vest, but it's a vest. Not really using a lot at the moment in the main party, so it kind of sucks to get that. It is what it is. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Bloody...
and thus
Oh, nope. Yup. Wow.
a
Two
strength
equipment
yet
for the
grows.
people that I'm not using. These guys look like they'd be a nightmare to fight. They look like some fucking Dark Souls enemies.
No
Nothing
choice.
gets by me.
Tiger blade.
It's on.
Here's a healing arc.
No matter what, nothing gets past my shield.
Blew away. Raining flash. Blew away. Smash you. Raining
Take all day. Healing circle.
In a bind.
Okay, I have no limits. I owe you one.
Hear my call.
Look shot.
Spread. Inferno.
Charging up.
That's what my shield's for.
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
What's their health totals? A little high.
Here I go. You're mine. Hurricane Splash.
Ah! Burn in hell.
This one's mine.
Celestial
Raining splash. Blew away. Not a chance.
Tunnel.
Blew away.
Light up the
Raining
dark.
flash. Try harder.
I got you.
My turn. Try harder. Now.
Eat the
This one's mine.
Stardust.
Inferno crossing.
Raging Catalina. This one's mine. Hear my call. Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
Blew away.
Flaming meteor. Inferno crossing.
Hurricane thrust.
This one's
Feeling
mine.
gale.
Rain down.
No. Don't leave me all alone here.
Hurricane Strike. Healing circle.
All right.
Get you all tucked
Now
away.
where was I? Their arcs were interrupted. Nothing gets by me. Flaming meteor. Ground and pound.
Raining flash.
Maximum
Blow away.
Flaming meteor.
No further.
Healing
Try harder.
Thanks for the healing. Watching circle, hey? Yeah.
No
You
more
too.
playing nice. Inferno crossing. This one's mine.
Burn in hell.
Tiger blade.
Blew away.
In here.
Raining flash.
I'll be saving
Blew
All right.
Well done.
Here I come!
Shield and face!
Raining
Lightning
blast!
Illuminate the
Raining
sky.
blast!
Come forth, holy Lance. Holy Lance. A chain between heaven and earth.
Take this!
Hurricane strike.
Raining
Here's a
blast!
healing hand.
The flame inside is yours to be let free!
Flaming meteor!
Burn in hell!
Here! Inferno crossing!
Blow away!
Lightning
Raining blast! I'm not done!
One at a time. I'm out of ammo. Blah, blah, blah.
Take this!
Now. Astral energy.
Say no more!
These guys were pretty tanky.
I think
But
I'm
the
getting
Mega
stronger.
Fauna Bone I did kind of need for crafting, I believe. Nice. Yeah, it's gone now, but nice. The nice CP. Another... Okay.
Maybe it's time I
Ooh.
try on something new.
That's not a bad accessory. Kind of necessary, actually. Okay. You throw in a pineapple gel. I'll use orange gel as well. Watch it happen. I'm gonna hit the healing circle. Okay, I'm not gonna hit the healing circle yet. Oh, I disagree.
I'll take you all on! Take this!
Glacial spear.
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Here I come!
The enemy wields ours too.
You'll soon see about that.
The flame inside me is yours to be let free! Lightning strike!
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Take this!
Great Lancer.
Here I come!
With precision like that, I'm glad you're not on the other side.
Likewise for you and that shield.
Best to stay in one another's good graces then.
Raining slash!
And just like that, I'm back in. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done. Flaming meteor! Inferno crossing! I'm gone! Envious!
Burning strike.
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
Okay, more money. Just gold chunks are money. Hi.
I think Hoodle's hungry.
Funny. I could have sworn that was your stomach making all the racket.
Oh, not these guys again. Good dodge. I wasn't sure if that was going to get them to move off their spot. And there's a healing circle. Of course there's a healing circle. Is there no teleporter? Damn, there's no teleporter. I was hoping there would be the teleporter back downstairs, but there's not. Alright, here we go. Boss time. Boss time! It's the Christmas tree of might.
Here?
I don't like that.
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
I hope so.
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
It's a giant plant.
Here it
Cool.
comes. Stay sharp, everyone!
Is there
I can't pronounce that.
no end to what the Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's a machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off.
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along? In a vine?
A whirling struggle. A chain between heaven and earth.
Ow.
A wailing Banshee of lightning. Arts require complete focus. Purge malevolence. Arcade. I never miss. Freeze Lancer. Radiant Defeater. Air Thrust. A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing Banshee of lightning. Divine healing circle. Back into the fray. Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah. You too.
You require a hand.
Sighted. You're mine. Radiant. Here. Maelstrom. Far enough.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Ha! Who said anything about letting off?
Take this!
Glacial Spear. Here's evil. Freeze Lancer.
Not today!
Sighted. I'm only getting radiant.
Try harder!
Here.
Not a chance! Raining slack! Blow away! Raining slack! You're mine!
Winds of heaven.
Try harder! Not a chance!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Dance in the wind.
Flaming thrust! Stardust! You're mine! No escape!
I never miss.
You're finished!
Who wants to die next?
Take this!
Freeze Lancer. Dance in the wind.
Raining slack!
I'll crash you!
Raining slack! Blow away! Not today! Raining slack! What? What the hell is going on?
Fall back, Alpin. We'll take point here.
Thanks. Sorry to impose on you like this.
Surrounding us.
I'm gonna need...
Oh, come on. It had to summon some friends.
Far enough.
You're mine! Raining slack!
Glacial
Blow away! Take it! It's over! Blow away! Raining slack!
Going in.
Blow away!
Leave the enemy's art to me.
No complaints here.
Confiscated.
Ready and raring.
Freeze Lancer. The flame
Blow
will
away!
roar. You're mine. Feel. Get up.
Dazzle! Stardust!
If it's in the sky,
Burn in
it's
hell.
mine. Go. This one's mine.
Here I come! Blow away!
Into the center.
Raining slack! Blow away!
Air thrust.
You'll take this.
Between heaven and earth.
Take this! No escape!
Wailing Banshee
Blow
of
away.
lightning. Explosion.
Raining
Here.
slack.
Flame of fury. Burning strike. Water, hear my call. Here, let me help. The wind.
Try harder! Not a chance!
Air thrust. A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing Banshee of lightning.
No escape!
Armor won't save you.
This one's all mine! Blow away! Strike! Stardust!
Wind of heaven. First force. Cyclone. Radiant. Here.
Blow away! You picked the wrong fight!
Will this help? Hold on to your art. Here I come. Healing circle.
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
No further.
Getting radiant
Raining slot.
Where are you going? A whirling struggle. Mega ray. Winds of heaven.
As impressive as always.
Ah, and here I hoped I was improved.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Theon actually look flustered. Radiant pierce.
Blow away.
There. It's over. I'm all stopped up. Air thrust. A whirling struggle.
Ignite.
Wind of heaven.
My praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Cyclone. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Go. It looks like you got this one covered.
Now we're not. No further.
Arctic Waterfall.
Raining slot.
I'm out of ammo. Make it rain.
Pretty easy boss, honestly.
Say no more.
It's also like kind of a refight, because we fought a boss very much like this earlier in the game, and that was also a pretty easy boss. So not really that hard. Yeah, no, because it's mostly just the tentacles, and they don't pose that big of a problem. His only attack was like glaive, and it's a big sign of when it's gonna happen, so you just dodge out of it. It could have been a lot worse if it had a lot more kind of small enemies hanging out doing some dumb shit. But no, that was pretty easy.
Rinwell! It's too dangerous! Stay back!
Into the light? That's not good. The glasses always make the scene. Why did the glasses work so well for this shit? Everyone's tripping balls right now.
What's going on here? This
Okay, what happened?
Rinwell, are you okay?
Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
Can you hear the cries of the planet?
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
Can you believe this is just Final Fantasy VII?
What just happened?
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balseph back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough astral energy, it can become sentient or take a physical form?
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master Cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel, but we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside Master Cores and spirit vessels that prevents such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
Yeah, I think it's because
I
she's
can't
a
help but
Danon
wonder if it's
mage.
because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Invasion averted.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Really? Well then,
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches when going down.
seriously?
So, can we just like... Do I have fast travel? I don't have fast travel. There's that new one in Pelagon? Why?
Everything all right? You kind of looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, you know, whatever.
yeah. You know,
Yeah?
sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
You want to try being a little less cryptic, maybe? All right, geez. Sorry for taking an interest.
Stop it! It's okay, Hootle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine. No rush. It might help you to talk about it, though.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks.
Whee! Oh, come on. Oh, are you serious?
There! One more! Mega Ray! Gemini Aqua! Ready to go! Let's cut our losses.
It'll body slam us into next week!
I have no interest in fighting it.
This way! Ready and ready! Shield up!
I have literally no interest in fighting.
I'm done. I won't fight just for the sake of it.
I just gotta get down to the teleporter. Look at them booties. Look at them big old butts.
Be a delicious piece of cake!
Shield and bang!
Healing circle! Hey! Just what I needed! No more playing
I'm
nice!
done. I won't fight just for the sake of it. Seriously? Is this a joke? Look shot! Hurricane strike! Speed circle! Fall back! I'll hold them off!
Gold chunk. More money. Okay. Teleporter's down here, I believe. Yeah, because the fast travel was there. Okay.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell?
Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegis. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegis?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
We're gonna steal the starship.
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegis.
Makes sense.
Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Interesting.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then.
So they drop them off and then be like,
Definitely
hey,
to build
we'll
a
pick you up in
starship.
10
Even
years.
if we found a Renin who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegis, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia, so chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
Alright, back to Calaglia. Back to where it all began.
This is it.
Yeah, as long as Lenegis stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland.
Okay, they won't let us do it until we get on the boat.
Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my
What
dad.
comes around goes around, all the way back to the beginning.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know.
You're both tsundere. Shion tsundere towards
If
Alphen.
any of us is different,
Rinwellish
it's
is
me.
tsundere towards Law.
I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am.
Whoever
Sorry.
says that they want to be the third wheel.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
Oh god, they're gonna just compare their problems.
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
It's
I know
okay
I'm
to
a
not be
Ronin like
okay.
you, or a mage like Rinwell.
I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a slave.
But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
Let mommy in.
That goes for me too.
I
We
open my
all
arms for
want to be
mommy.
there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise.
Even the boys.
I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do. Right?
Yay, friendship.
I
Even
said this to
Poodle and the
Alphen, and now I'll
Blowfish.
say it to you. You're not alone in this.
I only want to be
Thank
with you.
Rinwell. Kisara.
The Renans make
And
me
right on
cry.
cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
There's all. I feel like in any
Yeah,
game
I
with a
better head
ship,
back
there's
too.
always a
We wouldn't
character
want
that
the
gets
guys thinking
seasick.
they're in charge.
Right?
Can
There's.
you imagine Law at the
Let me
helm?
see.
Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Yuffie in FF7. There's definitely somebody in Star Ocean that gets seasick. I want to say it's Pressus.
Still. If that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do
I'm
this.
pretty certain Pressus gets seasick in Star Ocean 2. Kisara in this game gets seasick.
Aw, are you tired?
Is that
Hootle?
like a, is that
Sure
like a
he's not just trying to
JRPG
hide from
trope?
us?
Is that like a is that another JRPG trope? The character that gets seasick on a boat. It happens a
All right.
lot.
Something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks
I'll
of
have to
it.
go to TV
I've never
tropes.
seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
So tsundere. I have to be so tsundere all the damn time. Alright, what's this? New side quest. Starship.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Wow. Thank you. What? Great.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did, but just give me the money.
I wish I could get an examination.
Well,
I'm gonna ignore that Law just said anything. I'm just gonna ignore that he said anything.
if you say so. Let me see.
I
Yes,
just
you're
want Law to
Rinwell.
shut up. Just want Law to shut up. Ooh, I can make a torment edge.
All right.
Ugh, if only your brain could keep up with your mouth.
Flashbang shield. Okay. Tyrant fists. How much does Raw Pig meat sell for? That's a good question. A pretty good penny, actually. Okay. I need to start selling some of these items, though. Bam. Ooh, big combo. Ooh. Yes. More elemental defense. More attack. More BG. Okay, it's out with defense. Give him higher penetration.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
really did a lot today, didn't we, Hootle?
Aww. Look at Hootle. He's so cute. Sure.
Rinwell,
One more.
mind if we chat a little?
I need to buy tofu.
What's wrong? You're looking pretty down.
Don't want to make that.
Something on your mind?
Yeah, you could say that. It's just, well, there's something that's been eating away at me for a long, long time. Do you mind if I share it with you?
Of course not. I'm glad to listen.
See, my mom and dad used to tell me I shouldn't go around casting magic. But there was one time I did, behind their backs. And when I did, Almadria showed up.
Huh?
I hated Almadria for destroying everything I loved. But
Jeez.
what I hated most was myself. For breaking my promise to my parents. Even though I swore I'd get revenge, there was always this nagging part of me that wondered if I even had any right to do so.
Rinwell, it was
Dang.
Almadria who killed your family. Don't torment yourself over one mistake.
How can you say that when my mother and father died because of me?
This may not comfort you much,
Damn.
but I'll say it anyway. I have a feeling your parents always knew something like that might happen.
What do you mean?
There was always a chance that someday, someone was going to find you and your family. But even knowing the risks, they still taught you magic. And there are two reasons I can think of for that. First, your talent. Second, they were hedging their bets.
Huh? On what?
On you, Rinwell. On how you turn out when you grew up. Sure, learning magic may invite danger, but it would have been even more dangerous to live in hiding without being able to defend yourself. They knew what they were getting themselves into when they taught you magic. And I think they did it because of how much they loved you.
Because my mother and father loved me.
Sorry, I know I shouldn't be putting words into your parents' mouths.
No, it's okay. I used to think I would have been better off if I never knew how to use magic. And if I'm really honest with myself, sometimes I still think that. But after traveling around with all of you guys, I've learned that there are things I can do with magic. That there's a point to it after all. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm gonna try and accept it as part of who I am. I want to use it to protect my friends. To protect the future of Dana. Do you think that's selfish of me?
Not at all. I wouldn't want it any other way with you, Rinwell.
Night, everyone.
Man, I feel so bad for Rinwell, man. She feels like one of the most more tragic characters in this game.
Thanks to you, I was able to rest
She really
easy.
does. She really does feel like one of the most tragic characters in the game. Oh man, I can't buy tofu from this guy? I know where I can get tofu from. I have to go to Ganoth.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Okay, give me your tofu. There's the tofu.
As I would...
Now I can go back here.
Call. There's a recipe we've yet to try.
Yeah, this. I wonder if you're as soft as you look.
What? It's soft at who? Who is she talking to and what's she talking about? I assume it's Hootle or Hoddle. But that's a weird thing to say.
This is great. The taste and
Gaia
After mastering
cutscene.
countless recipes and gathering enough ingredients to last a lifetime, I finally cooked my greatest, grandest masterpiece.
Okay, they had a lot of fun recording this
Mabo
one.
Curry. This is a specially made, one-of-a-kind batch. It contains only the best combination of spices, chosen after a lot of trial and error.
You're...
Spices.
I think I'll have some later after everyone else. I'm not that hungry right now.
You sure?
It does smell pretty tasty now that you mention it.
The heat from the spices is intense, but not persistent, so it's easy to go back for seconds.
You're making a good case for your curry, Alphen. What the hell?
It's gonna be mad
Serve me up.
spicy, isn't it?
Oh, wow. This is actually good.
To be honest, I'm a little scared how my stomach will handle all these spices later.
Oh my god,
But
don't talk
they really
about
do
that.
bring out the flavor.
Indeed. The spiciness has been so finely tuned. Why, I dare say you've made true art, Alphen.
I
Right? I knew you guys would like it.
spicy's a thing
Like
for
it?
me that's like I don't
love
know.
it. This is delicious, man.
Law, really?
I like some heat,
Don't talk with your mouth full.
but I don't
There's
like
plenty for everyone,
destroy my
so eat
body
as
heat.
much as you like.
Like I like food that has a kick, but I
I'll see you again
also
tomorrow.
one, my GERD will definitely act up if I have something that's really
Gets a little
spicy.
tough to fight
And
when I'm
two,
this-
I can't do stuff that like destroys my mouth. Like I like jalapenos. I like, you know, I like habanero. As like a spice, like to cook with. I don't like habaneros by
Yeah,
themselves, but like
who knows when our next meal will be.
habanero flakes are really good to
Perhaps we
use.
should look over the menu again.
How can you still be hungry?
But like
Calabria.
ghost peppers?
like it's
Hell
been ages.
no.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is your hometown.
I hate, like, I can't do ghost
Everyone around here
peppers
looks
or
so
those
much
like hot
happier than they
sauces
used
like
to.
that.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law?
Damn.
Something bothering you, Law?
Law is also probably true.
Nah, I'll be fine.
We
It's
grow
just,
ghost peppers, Gregor.
It still weighs
Like,
on
we
you,
actually
doesn't it?
have like
Running
2 or
away
3
back
ghost
then.
pepper plants in our
I
garden.
abandoned my home.
But I don't
When
eat them.
finally come
I
back,
can't
it's
do
been
ghost peppers.
liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Dang. Poor Law.
Oh, just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head to...
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
No, I'm Alphen. You're Nath.
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Dahnan disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To go murder
To get to
God.
Lenegus.
We're gonna go murder God.
Lenegus? Are you out of your damn mind?
Attack and
Believe it or
dethrone
not,
God.
it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Well, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Can you believe
Then do you
that
have any historical records by chance?
Shin Megami Tensei
Sure,
5
we've
comes
got
out
stacks
this
of old
week?
records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah.
I'm so excited for SMT5, even though I'm not going to be playing it for a while.
Thanks, Nath.
Because we have Endwalker and Lost Judgment and Shadowbringers to still
I read
do.
through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close.
Yeah, let's go find a
It
rickety
looked like
old
it was someplace called
300
Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
300-year-old starship. Sure.
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Volcano?
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that
Liquid
way.
hot magma.
One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that.
Liquid
But you should be careful.
hot magma.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
Great, more Zoogles.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way.
All right. I guess...
I almost thought he was like bullying him by calling him a pipsqueak.
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Poodle's plumage. Is it
Everything okay
plumage?
with Poodle, Rinwell? He seems
Or
kind
is
of
it like
out of
plumage?
spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so
Yeah,
white.
plumage, okay.
He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby.
Aww.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
Aww.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels! Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile!
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
That's funny.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
Alright. Time to go to the mines. I like how the wedge is listed as other. Okay, so I need to go through the ravine to get there.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancia's.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
Does that mean eyes were burning holes in us?
To be fair, god damn. Liquid hot magma. I feel like at this level, enemies should be like running from us and not running towards us if they're not like high enough level. Like, right?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Every time we touch, get
Yes,
that feeling. TQ11, yeah.
So this path
Exactly.
is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law.
Well, here we go. Oh, that cool. Okay. That's a cool look. Berg Volcano. They cook their burgers well done. And by that I mean it's a shitty
So
hamburger.
hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship, and fast.
Map action this way.
Huh.
Oh, now Dohalim gets his map action.
Go no further. No more play.
Take cover when it curls up.
Here I come! Be still! It's almost too strong.
Split it open.
Be my guest.
Thanks, Isara.
It's time to finish this. Die! Consuming wildfire! On guard!
Dance in the wind.
Tiger blade!
Raining slap! Burn in hell!
Dance in the wind.
This one's mine!
Come and face me!
Holy water! Hear my call! This one's mine! Blizzard blow! Flaming meteor! Inferno crossing!
Waterfall.
Mighty blast!
Blaze blast. Dance in the wind.
Hurricane flood!
Rain Alpha!
Winds of
Armor won't save you!
Here's a healing arc.
Here I come!
Glacial fire!
Strike!
Down! I can handle it!
You're finished!
Glacial spear. Here's the heaven and earth.
It's on!
Oh, Breeze Lancer.
You're mine!
Inferno!
Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do you even walk with this thing?
You can make plants grow instantly?
That's cool.
What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
Blow away!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Raging
you!
Here! A banana! Let's go!
Blind spree! I can be kept still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Prepare to be sealed!
Raging Cascade! Hear me! Flare of death!
Take this!
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
You're mine!
No complaints here!
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance! No escape! Start up!
Tempest Swirl!
Going in! Glacial spear!
Here's the wind!
Look sharp!
No escape!
Leave the charge to me!
Take this!
Switch to offense.
Be still!
Lunar Radiant Law! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Boom.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
And that's the flame stones, okay. Okay, I want to see what's over here then.
Phew, what a rush.
Really nothing of importance over there.
My face is starting to sting, and my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Shion? Oh, wait.
Let's dispose of the truck.
Magmalum.
Are those rocks on skin? You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
It's weakened.
No further! This ends now! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops!
This should make for some good weapon
Granite
crafting material.
fragment. Okay. You know, someday I'll go replay DQ11. I have DQ11S on the Switch, I think, because I wanted to do the like the 16-bit, 32-bit kind of thing, and I just never got around to playing it. Unfortunately.
Why'd you do me? It cools up. It's time to get out of the way. We got fire.
I've got it. Let him march in there. Right behind you.
I'll show you how useful I can be. I'm not done.
Right here.
The enemy
I got
hears ours too.
We'll soon see about that.
Flaming thrust.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
just as well. I'm here to stop it.
Between heaven and earth. Here!
No escape! Armor won't save you!
I'm all stuffed up.
Ready,
Go in. Smash to pieces. Make it right. I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Wow. Look what I just found.
Did that just straight up remove the boulder that was there? Oh, I guess it did. Neat. See ya, boulder.
Guess I misread the landing.
That's where I came from. Damn it.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Flaming meteor.
Astral energy.
Ignite!
Radiant expert coming through. Radiant light.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Aim for the weak
Glacial
spot.
Spear. Here's the evil.
An astral art?
Not like you.
No armor. Shut him down. Try harder. My turn. Here I come. Stardust.
Healing circle.
Thanks. Strike.
Annihilation. Thunder shield.
Here I come. No escape.
Whoa, hey, one at a time. Ow.
Blow away. Be still. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Now.
In an instant. Impact block. My turn.
Take this!
Radiant. Here.
Armor won't save you!
It's on.
Shield and
Mind if I do?
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my
Gisara, Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it.
Yeah! Nice technique!
I'm not done. You're finished. Ignite.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off? Far enough!
Raining slash.
Going in!
No escape.
Hear me. Flame of
We
fear.
did it. Here I come.
In between heaven and earth.
Raining slash.
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Blow away.
This one's mine!
Raining slash.
Get on in there with the others.
Alright, not too bad.
We're still standing. Barely.
Brigadine. Wow, that's worse. It's literally worse.
Hold on to your arts. Here I come. Time skill. Into the shadows. Beast of Raging storm. Banana, let's go. It's a duel of the arts.
Eat dirt.
Raging storm.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you and truly. Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
They're surrounding us.
Not a chance.
On guard.
Blow away.
Not on my watch. Beast assault.
We did it.
As impressive as always.
Well, I hope there was improvement.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look frustrated.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. My turn.
Am I on a roll or what?
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely.
Oh, new cloak. Is that better or worse? It's better. Okay.
Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
Hold on to your arts.
Take this. I'll smash you.
On guard!
Try harder.
Denied!
It's over. Their hide thick as armor.
Raining slash. Burn.
Finish without a trace.
Look sharp!
Raining.
Crescent moon!
Blow away.
Make it rain!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot!
Shattering of pieces. Attack time.
Thanks, Xion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Make it rain!
Gisara, Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix
Sword and shield.
I'm almost level 40. Okay. I don't pay attention to my level at all. It's like I'm not even looking at it.
Go no further!
Nothing gets by me! I can carve through armor!
Blow away.
You have to aim for the bright area on their back. Make it right! Do it!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! That firepower of yours is really something.
I could say the
Didn't
same.
even need to break its core to kill it. Okay, so this way is the way to go to get to the end. So we gotta keep them straight. Ah, almost had it. Almost got out.
They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Rinwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Save you.
Lightning thrust!
Hurricane strike. Beast assault.
Raining blast!
Blow away.
In here.
Denied.
Annihilation. Hear me. Flame of
Blow
fury.
away. It's on!
Beast assault.
Hear my
You
call.
picked the wrong fight!
Glacial spear.
Glacial spear.
This is looking good!
Look sharp. You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Strike! Stardust!
Go in there. Beast assault.
You're mine! I'm not done! You're finished!
Decided to come over.
Take
Here.
this!
Let me help.
No escape!
Now or never.
Raining Double Demon Fang! Here I come! Strike! No escape!
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training, though.
That's what I like to hear.
As impressive as always.
Ah, here I hope that was included.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion
Astral energy. Full throttle.
Alright. What were you guys hiding?
Tremendously.
I already
Speed
picked it up.
and-
It was a red sage. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
Callous. Calcified. Calaglia.
What kind of poem is that?
A sparse one.
My best.
Hear my call. Don't mind if I do.
Not today!
Glacial spear.
Blow away! Aim for the weak spot! Here I come! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
You're finished!
Here.
Their arcs were interrupted.
You're mine! Strike! I'm not done!
Ready and ready. Stop. Holy land. Explosion between heaven and earth. Flame of fury. Glacial spear. Here's evil.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Ha! Who said anything about letting off? Get behind me!
Raining slash!
Blizzard
Blow
blade.
away!
Raining meteor.
You picked the wrong fight! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here's a healing.
Not a chance!
On
Strike!
guard!
Now I can let
On
loose!
guard!
Take this!
Raging.
Soda!
Do it.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Thank goodness we won.
Ooh, nice. Gold gel. That's worth. Absolutely worth. Big fan of that.
rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too...
Absolute. Ooh. Me like
different for you to handle both.
Oh, my god. My tailbone. Literally just took this as a shortcut. Alright, well, that's part one of the volcano. And I have a feeling we're coming up to a boss. Yep. Alright. What do we got? What's our big fire volcano boss? Well, he looks fun.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's...
He reminds me a little
astral
bit of the fire avatar.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go!
Mm-hmm. Hi. Ifrit.
But we have no choice.
Let me know if you need
Oh.
healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone.
I don't know, I can't target it.
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogles?
Oh, okay. Sure.
Care of them while keeping an eye on it.
Ow!
See what I can do.
Tiger Blade!
Raining Slash!
Lunar Arc!
Blew away!
It looks like you got this one covered. Gale Force! Healing Circle!
I owe you one.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with the blades.
Shion.
Ready and ready.
Hurricane!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Blew away!
Glacial Fire! Hurricane Strike!
Blew away!
I'll smash you.
Shield and Mace!
Yeah.
This one! You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
I'll heal you all. Hurricane Strike!
Blew away!
Healing Circle!
You picked the wrong fight!
Got it!
Appreciate the help.
And just like that,
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher! Hurricane! Flight! On guard!
Lightning!
Blew away!
This one's far enough!
Raining Slash!
Freeze Lancer!
Blew away!
This one's mine!
Now or never.
Holy
Tiger Blade!
Holy Land!
Inferno Crossing!
Raining Slash! Blew away!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Glacial Fire!
Lightning Orb! Raging
Tiger Blade!
Blew away!
Hurricane
Raining
Blast!
Slash! Law! Look sharp! Lightning
Okay.
My turn!
I'll smash you.
Thunder Field!
Blew away!
Raging Cascade! Blizzard! There you go! Don't let up!
Easter!
Crescent Moon! Let's get you all tucked away!
Raining
Blah, blah,
Slash!
blah,
Blew away!
sleep now. It's here to get
I'm not done! No further! Damn it!
This'll come in handy.
Blow away!
One more time.
Where was I? Anything in armor is all mine.
I'm only getting ready. Inferno
Blow away!
Armor won't stay knocking into next week.
Raining slot!
Flaming meteor! Inferno
Raining slot! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Blizzard blow!
Raging storm.
Blow away!
Razor cyclone. Tunnel into the
Here I
shadow.
come!
Tiger
Blow
blade!
away!
Now.
Come on!
Astral.
Okay.
Say no more!
Do you require a hand?
Here come more!
You'll just have to keep fighting. The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Raining slot! Blow away!
Thunder field.
Raining slot!
Ready and ready!
All right. It's just
No
time.
escape!
Now.
Still!
This ends now.
These aren't as bad.
My
Make it
turn!
rain!
Come on!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Got!
Well done.
Take this!
Hurricane blast.
Raining
Thunder
slot!
blast.
Blow away!
Flaming meteor!
Now.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Now! Go! No
Mega
escape!
ray going in! Inferno
Blow
blow!
away!
Tempest.
Raining
Hold
slot!
on to your art.
And hero crossing!
Hi, big boy. You're having fun.
I'll heal you all. Healing circle.
All right. Now where was I? Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem. Confiscated. Art expert coming through. Acme assert. Whoa.
You picked the wrong fight!
All right.
Raining slot! Blow away! Raining slot! I'll smash you! Take this!
Can't be happening.
Okay, you'll pay for that! Raining slot!
Really? Leon, come on, girl.
Wait. They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Rinwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Time to let it rip! Blow away! Not a chance! Raining slot! Tear! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Searing flame. Don't mind if I do.
Ha! Ignite!
I'll heal you all. Thunder field.
Denied!
Down.
You're all moving like that.
Alright, Shion, girl, you gotta stop dying. You die way too much.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. My
Healing
turn.
art.
Here comes first aid! Hurricane
In a
strike! By the beast of
Blow
fall!
away!
Vanish without a trace! Here goes!
Take this!
You've got a knack for battle.
Still plan on training them.
That's what I like to hear.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't true.
No, I mean, you're even better
Stay
than
away from
ever.
my
I've
friend!
never seen Shion actually look flustered.
Healing
This
circle.
one's all mine!
Back into the
Blow
fray.
away! Raining slot! Not today!
Amazing.
Blow away! Raining Try harder! Not a chance!
Take this! Here, now let's see what I can do!
Now I can let loose!
Hurricane strike!
Blow away!
On guard!
Blow away!
It's weakened.
Here I come! This ends now! Raining slot!
Do
Blow
it!
away! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Okay. I've taken care of your fucking little buddies non-stop.
It's about to strike.
Look sharp, everyone!
Really? Really?
Ready to go. Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
I'll heal you all.
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it. Just
Alpha.
watch and learn. That's enough!
Alright, it's not really a boss. More it was just a wave fight. A little disappointing. It would have been cool to actually fight the big guy and not just fight a couple of his waves of enemies.
Everyone okay?
Little disappointed in that one? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
Excuse me. Ooh, another max AG increase. That's good. I need that. Incineration Wave. That's where Incineration Wave is. I need that. Also need that. Also need that. Also need that. I need all of this. I need all of this. Secret key?
I can feel my precision improving.
Secret key? It's a secret. Key for somewhere in Calaglia? Where is there a locked door in Calaglia? No. 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 I'll never understand what's behind here. I've been waiting on this forever. I don't think it's in the ruins. That's the fishing spot. Don't know.
Hey, is that it over there?
Why would this guy be here? Ooh. Yes. Very much want. Alright, I don't think there's going to be more additions and stuff, so I'm going to stealth weapons. I might regret this. But I can use the money. Okay. So. I think that would not be a bad idea. Nah. Okay. Having these just to take the skills from them might not be a bad idea. In which case, I just want to make probably one of the cheap ones. Yo, what's up, Kage? We just got through the Berg volcano. I'm a little disappointed in the boss fight, honestly. Like, I'm kind of disappointed in it. I did the wedge, yes. Like I said, I am a little disappointed in the, I'm a little disappointed in the wedge. Not the wedge, in the Berg volcano boss. I was like seeing this giant monster, and I'm like, yo, that's gonna be a cool fight. And then it's just like, no, just kill these waves and then do a quick action, and then the fight's over. I was like, that's kind of lame. It's not even that it was gimmicky, it was just lame. I wanted to actually do something. Can I not move the main? Oh, do I have to like actually enhance it first? Is that why? So now if I want to do this, I could do like... Oh, I can't actually get the main skill. Oh, that sucks. Okay, okay. In that case, I need to, like, look at something that has good additionals. Oh, shit. Resistance plus 120? You add that onto the penetration plus 80 minus 80? You immediately get a... You get a penetration plus 80 and a resistance plus 40. Good God. So what is penetration and resistance? I never like actually looked into what those are. I should probably look into that menu.
Have you guys checked your equipment?
Not how that works. Why wouldn't it be? Yeah, it's 80%. Oh, that's flat 120. Is it? Oh, it is flat 120. I thought it was 120%. I was like, damn, that's insane. It should be help. Where's stats? Penetration is crit chance and stagger chance. Then what's resistance? Crit and stagger defense. Yeah, okay, because the lower the target's resistance is, so you could be critical pretty easily. That's what it seems like. And then staggering. Staggering's endurance. Oh, it's the status effects. Yeah, I don't really... Okay. What's Glutton for battle? Max HP plus 400 seems like not a bad idea. Ooh, half AG costs 20%? That's not bad. Down damage plus 10 is also not a bad idea. Yeah, you get interrupted a lot. Yeah, I would make this for the half AG cost. And I would make this for the down damage? I think for the down damage plus 10. Okay, what else do we have here? Yeah, high risk, high reward. Okay. Max HP damage. Yeah, I'm never going to use max HP damage. Another half AG cost. So that's just 20% of the time you have a chance to have, yeah. No, okay. Do those stack? Could I stack half AG cost chances, and would that make it 40%? Nice. Ooh, CP cost minus 10%. Shit, that's really good. Ooh. Make that, because I want that. Coup de grace? Increases damage from arts that consume all AG by 15%. What even consumes all AG? Mystic arts? They don't consume all. Counterattack damage up would be good, so let's craft that. Alertness. Oh, that's not bad. It'd be your finishing skill if you plan it right. Yeah, I don't use arts that have that. I only have like 2 AG on Alphen. Yeah. Alertness might be worth taking, though. Oh my god, another half AG cost? Jesus. I really want to try something. If I were to half AG cost 50% and then just stack 20%, I could just spam so much bullshit. But I want one that has a higher... I want like a 5-star fees. The Brightstone. And yeah, it would. Yeah, for Rinwell, it'd be really good. Okay. So what does she have on right now? Okay, yeah. So SmackDown. Where's that CP cost? There it is. And I'll take this over SmackDown. Alphen has the heal bangle on. You know what? I'll do this. Give me the half AG cost 20, and I'll get rid of the paralysis resistance. Okay, cool.
Whoa, this is amazing.
Oh, by the way, Kage, I also started this. And the son of a bitch boss here sucks. This thing sucks. Do the slimes ever stop spawning? Because it didn't feel like they did, because I killed like 4 of them. And then there was another 5 on the screen. I'm like, this is ass. Yeah, I'm going to come back to this one when I'm high enough level, because it sucked. I'm moderate, which is, yeah, I don't think I would play this on hard. Moderate is enough of a challenge for me. I like that there's a there's a bunch of difficulty options and not just like 3.
No, but I have seen this starship before.
Let me guess, this is the one that he came in on.
This is it.
Yep.
This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lennox.
Oh yeah, I literally just beat the volcano.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
The fact that there are spaceships.
Damn. I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
Feels very Star Ocean like right now, and not like
Past
Tales.
meets the present.
Right? This feels like Star Ocean and less than Tales. Ironically enough, both franchises that Motoi Sakuraba does the OSTs for.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
Yeah. I'm just not used to Starships and Tales games. Were they started by the same people?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not
Did
what I call my
Tri-Ace
forte,
work on the
so I'd rather
original
not hazard a
Tales
guess.
games?
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare
See, I never
and gather
played like
supplies for the trip?
Fantasia and stuff.
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Tales has always
try
been a
not to stay
Bandai
away too long.
Namco for me
I'd
thing.
hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
But I
Either we
assume
race
like
ahead,
SNES
take
Tales
due precaution
games.
to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how
Really?
we proceed, Alphen.
Huh.
Works for me.
You know, I've seen Tales of Fantasia gameplay, and it looks very much like the original Star Ocean 1, so yeah. This talks like a point of return, but it's not cool. Wait, there's a map action here? Is the starship considered a map action? Oh no, it's not a map action, it's just a thing. Okay, there's a campfire, that's what we have to do. Awesome, man, this it looks so cool. This is what I'm saying, man. I want a Legend of Dragoon like remake or sequel that looks as good as this game looks. And I feel like doing it in the cel-shaded anime style would work for Legend of Dragoon. Also, I'd like a Breath of Fire in this as well. Because I just like the way that this looks. Like, the environment's just, like, between this and Dragon Quest XI, I really like the environmental designs and art style.
It's funny.
I kind of prefer it over the high-def realism shit.
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegus? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegus.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegus and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegus?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegus who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegus. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid of her thorns. Shion?
Huh? Yeah.
She's like so lost in thought right now.
Where? Shion? Where'd Shion go? How could she just go off on her own?
Where could she have gone? Check the spaceship. Starship, whatever you want to call it. It's a spacecraft.
Shion. Shion!
Ooh.
It's your thorns? But why?
Oh, her maiden shit's acting up.
You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
God, when will she stop being so fucking tsundere the entire game?
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up.
God
Why
damn
would you
it.
do this?
I told you to shut up.
She's so irrational sometimes.
I won't
A
let
lot
you.
of the time. Okay, all of the time.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Is she just Asuka? Is she just Evangelion Asuka? She's just Tails Asuka Langley. And not like rebuild Asuka Langley, but more like base Evangelion Asuka Langley. Does that make
Remember back when I was
Alphen...
stabbed?
No, it doesn't make Alphen
By
Shinji.
Roland?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time. The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
She's immortal.
Couldn't die. So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Shion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
So how old is she?
Thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death.
How did you know that?
I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance
She wants to
was
die.
to get rid of your thorns, right?
She wants to die.
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me.
Jeez, that's dark.
That's what I've been after this whole
Oh, then
time.
again, that's kind of in par with the game.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as
It
well.
will consume all of
It was
existence.
only a suspicion at first. But ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before.
Sure.
It was then,
I'm gonna be the end of the
That I
universe.
finally came to realize. My powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time.
It doesn't answer the question why and what are the
But they don't
thorns?
anymore. Not since Lenegus. When the wedge fell.
Like, who benefits from all of
Every day,
existence dying?
I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
All existence denied. What is this, FF8? It's Ultimacia all over again.
And that's
Great.
why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renis Alma on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's too much. It's way too much.
when this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone
The
else.
extreme, yeah.
And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all.
Good song, by the way. I love The
I know I
Extreme.
have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shion!
Elvin?
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Elvin.
I mean, so, like, everyone's a slave, because she's a slave to her thorns.
I won't let it happen. We can fight this. Fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else too.
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys.
Power of friendship.
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns.
Oh, now they're gonna play the second
The
OP
true nature
theme.
of which I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegus and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys. You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, in a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you.
He's not Tsundere anymore! Congratulations, Shinji. Wait, what?
So let's go. On to Lenegus.
She's been cured of her tsundere status. Congratulations.
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Or that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to
Just
when we
straight up
found Shion in
sentient
Collegiate.
energy.
When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
Oh, don't tell me the thorns are
So
gonna be the
you think
final
those
boss.
thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
Final boss thorns.
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they
I
can't
haven't
help
played
but see
Dragon
the
Quest VIII in so long. I
especially
really
when
should revisit
deception
that
has led
game.
to
It's a
others
good
getting
game.
hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Oh, the PS2 version?
Shion doesn't know
Yeah.
how lucky she is to have you around, you know?
That's such an
Dashing in to save
underrated
her at the last
classic.
minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on.
Speaking of
And
Dragon
you didn't even
Quest,
bat an eye. She
I'm
really
super
needed that.
excited for Dragon
That's what I
Quest
mean when I said you
3
saved her.
remake.
Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them.
The HD
Those
2D
thorns have robbed
is
her
really
of the
good
kind of
for Dragon
everyday
Quest
things
3.
we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
I'm done with it. Everything but say that I love her is what's happening there.
Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Shion's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shion's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell.
Rinwell's too pure. Alright, who's last? I guess Law. Oh no, yeah, there's Law.
Did you know?
Staring out into the,
You mean about
to the
Shion?
wilderness.
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least you figured it out in time, though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her, no matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
Yeah.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
The power
Hey,
of friendship.
You're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Zephyr, I
Both.
don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Shion. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point, but I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is.
Alright. Talk to Shion.
Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Dahnans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the Blazing Sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shion.
But then I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard
No
road
escape
ahead,
from
Shion.
fighting fate, pretty much.
Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Danans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
Aww.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegis.
Let's rest.
Huh? Why are you staring at me?
Oh, we thought we'd turn the tables and critique your
Oh,
appearance for a
shit.
change.
Oh
Not
shit.
fair if we're the only ones subjected to it.
Oh shit.
What?
Did you guys hear? Apparently, she found that dress of hers in some old ruins.
Oh no.
Alphen, we haven't heard from you yet. Would you care to tell us your verdict?
Sure, I guess. To be honest, when I first saw Shion in that dress, I
Quit it!
was absolutely captivated.
Alright, I think that's enough fun for one day.
They didn't even get a chance to dunk on her because Alphen's fucking thirsty. Alphen needs to put it back into his pants. Also, Mabo Curry, very strong.
This is great. Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once.
I think
Got a
he'd still
stomachache
do
or
it.
Something?
You know I
think
don't
he'd still do
literally
it.
train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too.
Rip Zephyr.
I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. Night.
Aww.
You guys ready to hit the road? I know I am.
Alright. Kage, real talk. How much game is left, you think? Could I potentially finish this tomorrow? If I were to do like 4 hours tomorrow? Or is like the end dungeon like a long ass dungeon? Because it doesn't feel like we have much left between
Well,
like
it's the moment of
Lenegus.
truth.
I'll need Saturday.
This lady better hold together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that. You're going to jinx us.
Speaking
wanna
of which, Alpha,
start
has
Shadowbringer.
Bucket of Wolves got a name?
A name? You know, I'm
Yeah,
not
no
sure she
Friday,
remembered.
unfortunately.
I never really thought about it.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right?
Alright.
I was thinking something like,
Fall Nights.
huh?
Fall Nights?
It means owl in the ancient tongue.
Oh, of course.
Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
Alright. Am I gonna need all of Saturday
Sounds
or
perfect
just
for a
like
little escapade.
part of Saturday? I'm not gonna start Shadowbringer
Not
Saturday.
sure I'm completely convinced, but, well, it's as good a name
But
as any.
Saturday night
Now on should be known
is
as the Fall
AEW
Nights.
Full Gear, and I'm gonna want to watch that.
Okay, people. We have
Go
two
from like
goals.
3 to
First, we
7.
need to get to Lenegus and make the Renans finally leave.
I'm
Daphne
essentially
alone.
asking if you think I
And
have
then we need
8
to figure out the
hours
truth behind
left.
Shionne's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good?
I'm pretty much asking if 8 hours is
Let's
enough.
go.
Guys, this definitely feels like we're getting into endgamey shit. Like, we're going to Lenegus. We have an alien spacecraft. I can only imagine if Lenegus isn't the final, then Rena is. Or whatever the other planet is. 8 hours feels right? Okay, perfect. And then we'll start Shadowbringers on Monday.
You know, I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
Yeah, Kage.
mean,
Next
just
Saturday
look at
I have my
the whole
brother's
existence
my brother's
crammed inside a
birthday
tiny
party
frame.
we're doing,
Now that you
so
mention
I
it,
will not be
I
around.
guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living.
So I'm
breathing
doing a
world.
Monday stream again because I won't be around
Up
Saturday.
here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
And then after that, we're back
Nothing like realizing
slightly
how
back to
small you
normal
are
schedule.
To put everything into perspective. Kind of makes the differences between the Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
Word.
How much longer until we reach Lenegus?
Throw wide the gates.
There are better ways to use your time than napping.
Yeah,
We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Good idea. The starship may end up serving as our base of operations once we're down there. Think you'll be all right with the controls?
Wait, there's a level 80. I was gonna
You
say
mean the
what?
one set to
Level cap's 80
automatic
though.
pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
I will say that so not next week. I'm sorry, not next week. So next Saturday I can't, I have my brother's thing. Then the next 2 weeks after that, the Thanksgiving week and the first week of December will be mostly normal. There is Thanksgiving. And then the first week of December from Thursday the 2nd to Tuesday, I'm sorry, I guess Monday the 6th. I'm going to be out of state. I'm going to be in Tennessee. So there will be no streams on I think Friday the 3rd. And well, actually, we're only going to be missing Friday the 3rd and Saturday the 4th for streaming. And when I come back on Tuesday the 7th, it'll probably, I assume we'll still be in Shadowbringers, maybe? I assume I'll still be in Shadowbringer, near the end of Shadowbringer. I assume. And then, I don't know if I'm gonna... I'm tempted. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm tempted to dive right into Endwalker right after Shadowbringer. I am tempted. But I also might do Lost Judgment because Lost Judgment won't take me longer than 2 weeks max. So, yeah. I don't know yet. We'll see. Well, they're saying that Endwalker is going to be like 70 to 80 hour long MSQ, which is like... That's a couple weeks for me of streaming. And that's just an MSQ.
Everything okay, Shion? You seem...
So I highly doubt I'll be available for raids, like at the start.
I was merely thinking how it had been.
Like I'll do raids, but they're gonna be after everyone probably already does them. But
I guess even someone like you can get homesick, huh?
I am as prone to sentimentality.
Because I know you.
Tell me though, you too have a
I know Kage. I know you guys are going to like blow through Endwalker's MSQ in like less than a week.
Doesn't that frighten you?
Well, it is a place where I took the lives of countless people. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about it.
Y'all are gonna blow through that MSQ so fucking hard.
The past is what it is. There's no changing that.
I know y'all.
Future's what we make it.
I see.
Dohalim?
Forgive me. I was wrong to pry. We have more pressing matters to address. Come back and speak to me when you finish looking around the ship.
Yeah, the Savage raids don't come out until like January 7th, so... Yeah, 4 weeks after launch might be enough time for me to catch up, because like... Let's break it down. My average week of streams is... 4, 4, 4, 4... That's 16... I generally stream a minimum of like 20 hours a week. Which means 4 weeks would be 80 hours. And that's not if I don't go like long on Saturdays for like 6 to 8 hours. Which would add like, let's say 6 on Saturdays, that adds another 8 hours. So that'd be 88 in 4 weeks. So...
We'll be going to Lenegis soon.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh? What was life on Lenegis like?
There's no way I hold back.
Before
you know, not wrong.
Let's just say I don't have many happy memories.
Saturdays are the only days I could do that because weeknights are just not a thing I can do that long with work.
In truth, they were just using me as a guinea pig for their research.
You mean they experimented?
I will say though.
That's right.
I will say though.
All I was to them was a riddle to solve.
There's a lot of time off in December.
Trying to figure out what triggered my thorns or
I get Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve off this year.
Every single day, one test after another. I'm still surprised they didn't try to dissect.
So at the end of the year, I have
one of them touched my skin.
Christmas Eve on Friday. And Christmas Day observed on Monday.
Some existence, huh?
And then New Year's Eve observed on that same Friday. So it's a 4-day work week and then a 3-day work week. Back to back.
I started to have
at the end of December.
Of the coming apocalypse.
So we're going to be staying up late.
Is it any wonder I lacked a cheery disposition? Unable to so much as
man, I'm not gonna be able to go to the
soul.
gym on Saturday the 25th because it's Christmas Day.
Sure, I survived.
Are the gyms even open on Christmas Day? I doubt it.
Up by oblivion. And that's when it hit me. If I was going to die, then it should mean something.
No, that means if no gym on that Saturday, we're just gonna stream all Christmas Day.
I didn't mean to make you relive that.
No.
Besides football, we'll watch football.
Much better place now.
You say it's your destiny to die so that others can live, but why not the other way around? Why shouldn't we be the ones dying to save you?
And Thursday the 23rd.
Why would you sacrifice your life for
I think
That's
is the
exactly
Titans
my
game
point.
on Thursday.
Why should you have to give up your life just because you drew the short straw in the Destiny stakes? How is that even
Let me see.
right?
What's the Titan schedule? Yeah, December 23rd.
Seems to justify
They're
slavery,
playing the
as if
Thursday
some
night
of us were just
game
meant to be
before
sacrificed.
Christmas.
This struggle was never about saving only ourselves.
If we stream on that
Doesn't mean we
Thursday,
have to give
it'll
up our own
be
lives to save everyone else's either.
either like for a
If we're
couple
doing this to
hours
protect
before the game,
If we're doing this to save the
or we're
world
gonna
from
play a
destruction,
couple hours after the game.
then that has to include saving each other as well.
But we're playing the 49ers, and the
Free
49ers fucking
sacrifice.
suck.
That's what you've been fighting for all along, isn't it?
Not just me. We're in this together, remember? This fight is yours.
Funny
too,
enough,
Shion.
the weekend I'm
We're
gonna be
going to win.
gone
Everyone has
is
to
the
win.
same weekend
There
that
can
the
be no
Titans are on their
room for
bye
losers
week.
in this
And
fight.
I'm gonna be in Nashville
Now I
during the
see
bye week, which is so
True nature of
dumb.
our struggle.
A victory without losers. But that means that a Danon victory over Rena can't be the end. Do you think we can pull it off?
You bet we can pull it off. We have to. It's the only hope we have of things ever changing.
Yeah, you're right. No one's ever changed the future without aiming for the stars. We can do this together.
Cool starship, by the way. But it is very Star Ocean-y.
Hey, Alvin, listen to this. So Law and I were just talking and
Hey, shut up!
What's got Law all flustered?
only that he's afraid of flying, the big baby. And after all that fuss he made about naming the ship too.
Hey, I never said I was scared. I just think it's, you know, a little unsettling how we're going to be cruising through space in a glorified tin can. That's all.
It's a starship.
Man,
dummy.
there's too
That's
many
what it's supposed
games.
to do. I don't think there's anything strange about it.
Well, maybe you're the one with the problem then.
Guys.
Ow.
I'm no expert, but I think we can trust Renan technology. It got me to Dana in one piece, remember?
Like, there's still
Oh,
Shin
that's
Megami
a good
Tensei
point.
5
If
to
you think
play.
so, Alvin, it must be okay. Don't you agree, Law?
There's still
Hard to
Lost
argue
Judgment I'm
with
gonna have to
that. Seeing how
play.
you hitched a ride in one of
I
these
mean, I can
things
always
before,
push them
Alvin.
off, but...
It's just wrong, okay?
Elden Ring comes out in February. Like, Jesus. God knows what the next, like, game, man. Like, Game Awards are gonna have announcements. Like, next 2022 still has, like, Bayonetta 3, which means I'm gonna have to play Bayonetta 2, because I never played
You
Bayonetta
okay?
2, I only played
Feeling
1.
sick?
Actually,
So I'm gonna
now
want to
that you
stream
mention it, not
Bayonetta
at
2
all.
before we play
These
3.
starships are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being at sea, thank goodness.
There's
Glad to hear.
still,
That device there caught your eye, huh?
I
Splatoon
was just wondering what it
3 is
is.
gonna be coming out,
It
and I
looks
love
big enough to fit a
Splatoon.
person inside of it.
It's a healing pod. It fixes injuries and illnesses.
Oh, you don't say. Well, that should definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're down there. Alphen? Was it something I said?
Pretty
No
much,
way.
Grigor, really.
I was just thinking back to when I escaped Lenegus, that's all.
I mean, I think about it
The
as...
ceremony and losing control. I was a total mess.
I don't know how to explain
Naori
it.
laid me inside here.
So, you're saying you got in this thing straight after escaping? But that mean you were inside for 300 years?
Yes, it sounds crazy, I know. But don't even ask me why I stayed asleep all that time.
That's definitely quite some lie-in, all right. But still, whether you meant to or not, I sure am glad that it's this
So-
century that you finally woke up in.
We'll talk about this in a second.
What do you mean?
With the amount of fighting we've done, we would have never made it this far without you. And not only that, but... Alphen, can you recall back to what it is that I said to you? Back when we left Menancia? About the dream of coexistence and needing to learn what it entailed?
Of course. That's why you came with us, right? To learn what you couldn't at home.
Even in that time, I was well aware that what I was living was a lie. But at the same time, I also felt really compelled to fulfill my brother's wishes. I'll always remember him fondly. But the coexistence we're fighting for isn't for him. It's for people now, and those still to come. The world's bigger than just Menancia. My dream is for all Dahnans, wherever they might be, to be free. If I've learned anything on this journey, it's that. And the one who brought me along was you, Alphen. I'll forever be grateful to you.
Well, we're not out of this forest just yet. You should probably save your thanks. At least, until we've dealt with the Red Woman.
I want to know what the Red Woman is.
But whatever we find when we get down there, I'm through looking the other way.
Kisara.
Probably getting a little ahead of myself, huh? Let's take things one step at a time.
Hey. So, yeah, she's a woman and she red. So, trying to think what. Okay, so, I know Kage saw it, but Max put out a video about, like, some of the issues that come with streaming games a lot. Especially when you know, I mean, for me it's a hobby. But, you know, for him it's a career. And it's like, unless I'm going to stream a single-player game, the odds of me playing it off stream are very low these days. Like, I have not played Metroid Dread yet. I haven't touched a bunch of games yet that I want to play, but I just haven't had the time to play them. It's like when I'm on vacation is when I'm going to get a chance to play them. Like, if they're not a stream game, I just haven't had a chance to touch them. Like, it's hard for me to do my dailies in Final Fantasy XIV because I get home from work and the first thing I do is eat dinner, relax for a little bit. I play a bit of Apex because that's my game I'm addicted to. And then I stream, and then I go to bed, and then I do the same thing, rinse and repeat. You know, with Sundays and Mondays being my only days to do any other kind of gaming, like, that's when I hit my Final Fantasy XIV stuff. So it's like, I'm in a lucky spot, though, because, like, it's a hobby. Right, at the end of the day, it's my hobby. I'm not in it for money. I'm not in it for any financials, because it's a hobby. And because of that, I can stream whatever the hell I want. If I stream this game and I get 1 to 2 viewers, which is what I get, whatever. When I stream FF14, it's a little higher, which is nice, but, like, it's also, like, not a deterrent. And I know some people that it's like, they have to stream certain things, and they have to pick and choose when they stream other things because that's their job, so they're, you know, they're always looking at the metrics. And I'm lucky. Like, I don't have to. I don't care. I'm grateful for that. But at the same time, you know, it's like, if I wasn't playing Tales of Arise on stream, I probably wouldn't have touched Tales of Arise. I just wouldn't have the time to play it. You know, it's definitely a thing.
We'll soon be making preparations to land.
Before we do
And I'm
that,
grateful to anybody
just
that
what exactly
even
should we
comes to my
expect when we
stream.
get down
I will
there?
say that. Like, if you guys come here, I'm
Kisara
grateful
has a
to have you
point.
here.
Now that I think of it, I don't know the first thing about
Whether
Leonidas.
it's one person
I'd like to hear
or
more
10
too.
people,
It's been
it doesn't
centuries since I
matter.
was last
It's
there,
just
and they
nice,
didn't
you know,
exactly
when
give me
people
the
show
grand
up.
tour.
And they're like, and it's never expected. I never expect people to
First
show
and
up to my
foremost,
stream.
Lenegis was the base of operations in charge of the crown contest on Dana. Of course, it also happens to be a city in its own right, complete with its own independent society. Its social structure is based on a strict hierarchy. Put simply, the strength of an individual's astral arts carries great weight.
I will say, I have some
someone's
stuff I'm
social
working on that
ranking
I'm very excited
An
to
astral
share
arts are
in the
innate,
future,
right?
so.
So people's positions are fixed at birth.
They can be honed with the right training, and there are admittedly other factors at play. But yes, that's basically the gist. As a result, family lines that churn out lords and their contenders wield disproportionate influence, and those lineages are treated as nobility.
Those capable of only weak astral arts are effectively an underclass, denied the right to descend to Dana even if they wanted to. Still, even the lowest rung on the Renin ladder is considered superior to being a Danon. Keep that in mind down there.
Thanks for the warning. As a lord, Dohalim must have been pretty high up in the pecking order, right? What about you, Shion?
Come on, you've seen
What
her skill with
about
astral arts.
Shion?
You really need to ask?
Fair point.
On arts alone, you're right. I'd have been sitting pretty. But you're forgetting my thorns. They weren't exactly an invitation to high society.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's refreshing to be around someone who says what they're thinking. Life's less complicated that way.
Jeez, give backhanded compliments much?
Wait a second. Are you? He is! Law's blushing!
I am not!
Of course, separating people into castes based on something arbitrary like arts is discrimination at its worst. As if such simplistic criteria could ever be a measure of someone's worth.
So this.
Yo,
red
what's up,
woman,
Rio?
Are we expecting to find
It's
her
good.
on Lenegis?
I would wager so.
We're
Lenegis is too deeply involved in all this to
we're
discard
in
the
the second
possibility.
act of the game.
Chances are she's also connected
But
to
we're
the
like
Renis Alma being
over
stolen from
30.
us
I
at
think
the
we're over
Legion.
30 hours in.
If the Renis Alma is being used to exploit Dana, we need to take it back at all costs.
Definitely feels like we're near the end
That red
game.
woman's got a lot to answer for. Just as well.
I'm
I've
enjoying
got
it though.
tough questions.
The combat's been great. The story has been
We're about
interesting.
to land. The descent could be a little bumpy.
The
so
VA
brace
has been
yourselves.
solid.
If there are clues about your thorns out there,
It's
Shion,
been a good amount of
we'll
humor.
find them.
It's easy for me to compare and contrast. The characters are a mix of Symphonia's lighthearted silliness and Berseria's dark edginess. It's neither ever goes into either end of the spectrum. It's nice in the middle. So every Tales game is kind of like, for the most part, its own isolated story, of
There's
course.
no one here. I wasn't expecting a welcome.
Like Berseria and
Lenegis'
Zestria are
infrastructure is
connected,
largely
but
automated. Besides, people won't be expecting incoming traffic while the crown contest is still underway.
yeah, they're like Final Fantasy games where they're pretty much separate.
Do you think anyone realizes that we're here?
The game's combat
received
is a
a
lot
royal
is
welcome, but I
pretty
doubt our
similar to
entrance went
Berseria's
unnoticed.
combat,
Don't let your
but
guard
better,
down.
much better. And I
really
do
hope we
like
don't
that
have to
there's
fight
less
any better while we're
characters.
here.
There's only 6 main characters.
So
Yeah, it's the same Tales
we've come all
franchise.
this way on a hunch that this red woman is here, right?
Yeah, it's Bandai
And if we're
Namco.
lucky,
It's
the Renis Alma, too.
Symphonia,
Any
Berseria,
idea where we
Vesperia,
should start
Zestria, and Abyss. They're all in that Tales franchise.
There is an area of the city that is accessible only to the sovereigns, known as the Forbidden Zone. That seems as good a place
And
as any for
Zestria
us
is a
to start.
prequel to Berseria, and I think
Forbidden?
Zestria is worse.
What are they hiding?
I don't know, hence my desire to find out. Fortunately, we just so happen to have a sovereign in our midst.
I never finished Zestria. It's
In
the
any case,
it's so
changing
far of the
shape a
Tales
huge
games I've
structure
played, it's
such
the
as
only one I
Lenegis
never
would have
finished.
required an immense source of power.
Which isn't a lot. I played
Then you think that
Symphonia,
source might have been the
Vesperia,
Renis
and
Alma?
Berseria, and now I'm playing Arise.
Precisely. Alphen said that he remembered the Renis Alma being used in the spirit channeling ceremony 3 centuries ago.
The music's been pretty
Whatever the
good. It's
ceremony's
Motoi
purpose,
Sakuraba, so you know you're
preparations
getting.
are underway for it to be held once more.
Motoi Sakuraba does the
Then the Renis Alma
Tales,
might be in the same
the
place
Star
as last
Ocean,
time,
the Dark
Possibly
Souls.
together with the Red Woman.
Oh, it's Symphonia.
Hiding something of that worth
Okay,
in
I never played
residential quarters
Fantasia,
would only
so
court trouble. In which case,
It stands to reason we should be looking somewhere normally out of bounds. Is that it?
indeed.
But it's been over 300 years since I was made a sovereign. You can't seriously think I'll be able to waltz right into the place after all
pretty
this
much,
time?
yeah. Any game Triace has made
There's
has
only
had
one way to
Motoi
find
in
out.
it.
If there's even a chance you can get us in,
I don't know
I
how
say
we
we
got the
give it a
Dark
shot.
Souls franchise though.
Shion's right. Who knows? We might even find a clue to
That's
her
a
source
long
while we're
time.
at it.
All right. It's not like we're swimming in leads, so let's try to track down the Forbidden Zone.
This one is definitely different in that
Beyond that wall lies a city full of Renans. The capital city where Shion and Dohalim used to live, no less.
this.
Who knows what we'll find on the other side.
I feel like this game has had more science fiction elements in it than any of the other Tales games I've played. Symphonia has a little bit of stuff like that, but it's mostly like angels and like upper higher beings. Vesperia doesn't really have that. Berseria kind of really doesn't have that either. This game, though, you can clearly see the science fiction elements in it.
Thinking about what could be lurking out here is giving me the
Like,
heebie-jeebies.
There's
For such a loudmouth,
different
you
planets
sure
and a
can be a
freaking
worrywart at
spaceship.
times.
Oh yeah, the big
sorry.
budget and
How
graphics
stupid of me for
definitely
wanting
encourage
us
them to do
stay
it.
Safe.
Would you two children stop squabbling?
And I'm
Or
cool
do
with
you
it.
want
I like
everyone
it.
to know we're here?
I haven't had that in Star Ocean in a
So
long
how many
time.
Renans actually live in this place?
Fucking
I couldn't tell you exactly.
baselessness and
There are as many as you
integrity
might
sucked.
Machines and Zeugles take care of most of the city's basic functions.
There's Zeugles out here too, huh? Sounds like we can't afford to let our guard down after all.
Alright. Make sure my team is proper. My team is proper. So, is there so if I hit this, I can return, it seems, to the planet. Okay, so Lenegis is considered Ether. Check this out for a little bit. Yeah, I see that fast travel's open, which is nice, but I want to get the fast travel in Lenegis first before I fast travel out of here for any reason. Oh. What the fuck is happening here? What the hell happened here? Dude, this music is good. Alright, Motoi. I hear ya. Really like these, like, strings.
What in the world?
This being Renan territory, I was prepared for a lot of things to look different. But this is a bit more than I anticipated.
The very foundations of the city have shifted. What could have caused this?
So when it transformed?
When Lenegis changed shape,
Yeah.
it must have had an effect on the interior too.
Oh God, that's horrifying.
Maybe when they sent the wedge down to Dana?
But they wouldn't move around the places where people live. These are their homes, right?
I would think the citizens themselves didn't have much say in the matter. Either way, locating the Forbidden Zone just became that much trickier.
See, who authorized the wedge to be
Dohalim?
used?
Is that you?
Oh.
Avakir, I'm glad to see you're well.
So it is you! But why are you here? Shouldn't you be down on Dana participating in the crown contest? And these people!
So you haven't heard what happened on Dana then?
Heard what?
The lords are dead.
Someone you know?
An old friend.
Hey, Dohalim, don't tell me you've started keeping company with...
They're with me. More importantly, what's happened here?
I'm really not sure. The city's foundations began to shift without warning, and now everything looks like this. We're all waiting for the Sovereign to tell us what's happening, but so far...
Avakir, listen to me. We're looking for the Forbidden Zone.
Wait.
Do you have any idea where we might find it?
Wait.
The Forbidden Zone? What business could you possibly have there?
Wait.
Trust me. The less you know, the better.
Hold on.
You're just the same as ever.
Hold on.
I wish I could help, but what with the changed topography, I can barely locate my own home. Let alone the Forbidden Zone.
Hold on.
Very well. It looks like we'll have to find the way there ourselves.
He mentioned the Sovereign.
Have you seen Faria yet?
Uh-oh.
No.
I see. Well, nothing much has changed with her. If anything, she's probably even more...
I can well imagine.
Why did you come back? You know it can only result in pain for you both.
I've no doubt of that.
Okay, I knew who that is. In the cutscene, it's the girl who's like, I always hate
You
you.
really are the same as ever. Fine, I understand. Just don't say I didn't warn you. And take care of yourself. Okay, Doe?
So, he said they're waiting for the Sovereign to tell them what to do? But we killed the Sovereign. Well, okay.
So who's Faria?
What's his name?
Law?
Yeah, but didn't what's
If
his
what
name
Alec
have the
here said
power
is
of the
true,
Sovereign?
It would seem the people of Lenegus are being kept in the dark about what's happening down on Dana.
They seem to be
water
just as
guy.
clueless about what's going on up here in their own world. Despite the fact that it's actually here that the wedge originally came from.
But if he was, if he had the Sovereign power,
let's talk to the citizens. See what we can.
don't confuse the power with the title.
While we're
That's
at
so
it, we could ask them
confusing.
about the Red Woman too.
And don't forget about finding the way to the Forbidden Zone either.
Let's leave the talk.
You were the
to
one.
Shion.
No, I have the
They can't have a
power
bunch
of the one,
damned
but I'm
sticking
not the
their noses
one.
around.
Good idea. I think that's for the best.
I shall assist.
You have all the powers of the
sure?
President of the United
Being a
States,
lord on
but you're
Lenegus
not the
has its
President of the United
advantages.
States.
Right. Then we'll leave it to you two.
I'll see. Great.
The Danans among us should probably keep our heads down.
What if...
Map action probably helps somebody.
people freak out?
I shall explain it away by saying I'm leading you.
What are we, dogs?
Yep, heal. Fancy parfait.
Everything will be okay now.
I know the basics of healing arts, but my skills pale in comparison.
What could be so important? It's worth destroying
I'm just saying.
people's livelihoods and homes in the process. It's just
I'm just saying.
unbelievable. Uprooting an
We
entire
never
city as if it
found
were
the
mere
body
building blocks.
of the water
Someone's
guy,
got an
the
awful
water
lot of
lord.
questions to answer.
From how it looks.
If he's still
they
alive,
must be siphoning off astral energy
I don't know
from
how he
Dana
got
and
here.
then sending it to Rena.
or he got the
Why
Rena,
do all this?
but
What for?
I don't
Surely they
know.
can't be using all that
Some
energy for
irks
the
me about
Crown
not seeing a body. That's all I'm
Whatever
saying.
their purpose, disrupting their siphoning process alone won't be sufficient. Not while we still don't know what their endgame is.
He's right. We need to stop this from happening ever again.
This Forbidden Zone might be where we find some answers, right? So what are we waiting for? Let's get moving!
You heard him. You don't have time to stop and chat. Let's move.
Alright.
So, I've been wondering,
We're gonna watch
do you
these
think
and
when
then I'm
Lenegus
gonna
was
call it.
built, it was even made with people living here in mind?
What do you mean?
Well, none of this happened by coincidence, right? They must have designed it to transform like this. But then, if they knew people were going to live here, you'd think they would have taken that into consideration to avoid all this chaos.
Ordinarily, yes. You'd think so. Trust me, as far as we were concerned, Lenegus was our home, nothing more. No one knew about all this. It makes you wonder whether the city was just built on as an afterthought. But if so, to what exactly?
Sorry. That probably sounded weird, huh?
Not at all. Sometimes it takes an outsider's eye to help you notice what you've been missing all along. This place is a mystery, that's for sure. Something tells me we'll find answers where we're going, though.
Yeah, you're right, Shion. I'm sure we will.
Alright. So we have to talk to the 3 people. And then I guess find the Forbidden Zone. And yeah. we will do that tomorrow. So I'll be back at 7:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, and we'll take on Lenegis. And it'll be forbidden until it's not forbidden. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm really enjoying this this violin track though. This violin track is dope. All right. Hey, and thanks for watching. I am big sleepy now. Anyway, have a good evening. I will see you tomorrow. Night night. Bye.